welcome to VNN Canada. I'm Nivedna Prabhu and here are today's top stories. Basketball legend Kobe Bryant dies in helicopter crash. World stocks oil affected by China virus. World's largest meditation center comes up in Hyderabad. Grammys 2020, Priyanka Chopra sizzles on the red carpet. And now for the news in detail. First up, millions of people never met him, but the sudden death of Kobe Bryant and 8 others has left fans across the globe in mourning. The 41-year-old NBA legend died in a helicopter crash under foggy conditions in Calabasas, California. Visibility was so low Sunday morning that Los Angeles police had grounded its helicopters, spokesman John Rubinstein said. Bryant, a 5-time NBA champion, played for the LA Lakers throughout his career and is considered one of the greatest players in the game's history. Tributes from celebrities and fellow sports stars have been pouring in, many expressing shock at his sudden death. Moments of silence have been observed at basketball games across the US. Bryant was also remembered at the Grammy Awards, which was held at the Staples Center in Los Angeles Lakers Stadium on Sunday night. "We are all feeling crazy sadness right now," said host Alicia Keys. Because earlier today, Los Angeles, America, and the whole wide world lost a hero. We're literally standing here heartbroken in the house that Kobe Bryant built. Some news from Ontario now. Public health officials in Ontario are reporting a second presumptive case of the new coronavirus. They say the wife of the man who became the first case of the illness in Canada has also tested positive for the virus. The province says the woman has been in self-isolation since arriving in Toronto with her husband last week. Now, Chief Medical Officer of Health Dr. David Williams said the woman tested positive for the virus at Ontario's Public Health Laboratory. "We are working alongside Toronto Public Health, who has been in regular contact with the individual during their self-isolation period," is what he said. Williams gave a statement saying, given the fact that she's been in self-isolation, the risk to Ontarians remains low. Several countries, including the United States, have said that they plan to evacuate diplomats and visitors from Wuhan, the virus's epicenter. Now, stock markets tumbled worldwide on Monday and investors were worried about the possible economic impact of the coronavirus drove up the price of safe haven assets such as the Japanese yen and government debt. Canada's main stock index posted a triple-digit decline in China's yuan tumbled to a 2020 low, and commodity-linked currencies such as the Australian dollar fell on mounting concerns about the coronavirus. The yen was the main beneficiary, though its move higher was limited. Crude prices dropped below $60 a barrel for the first time in nearly 3 months on risk aversion, while gold prices surged 1% to nearly a 3-week high. Benchmark US Treasury yields fell to 3-month lows, while the yield on 10-year German bonds, the Eurozone benchmark, fell to its lowest in almost 2 months. Key indexes for British, French, and German equity markets slid more than 2%, as did pan-European markets. Stocks on Wall Street fell more than 1% as investors grew increasingly anxious. Now, moving on to some news from India, the world's largest meditation center of its kind, which can accommodate over 1 lakh people at a time, is all set to be inaugurated on Jan 28th in the global headquarters of Heartfulness on the outskirts of Hyderabad. The center will be unveiled to mark the 75th anniversary of the Heartfulness Institute at Kanha Shantivanam. The magnificent structure, comprising 1 central hall and 8 secondary halls, is spread over 30 acres and can accommodate more than 1 lakh practitioners at one time. Now, also making it the largest closed meditation center in the world. The meditation center, when lit up at night, looks absolutely beautiful and can easily match the grandeur of other popular global structures such as the Sydney Harbour. President of India, Ramnath Kovind, and Anna Hazare will be addressing the practitioners. Several state governors are expected to be a part of the list of prominent people attending the celebration. And now, news from the entertainment world. What do we have? Well, Priyanka Chopra isn't hitting the headlines as a nominee or winner at the Grammys. Well, we all know that. But she's decided to get a bit of the spotlight with her innate style quotient. At a pre-Grammy bash, she opted for a look that was styled by Mimi Couture. Her wardrobe comprised of a beige Nicholas Gibran designed satin gown that was slit waist down with a short train at the back. The halter neck attire was tied at the nape of her neck, leaving the back bare. Now reports Pinkvilla.com. Now, the actress, who recently acted in Sky is Pink, sizzled in an embellished Ralph and Russo gown with a neckline that plunged well below her belly button, looking very similar to Jennifer Lopez's Versace green gown from 2000, if you can remember that, that is. She also wore a crystal stud on her belly button. Now, who do you think wore it better? Well, we are definitely rooting for our Desi girl. We don't know who you're rooting for. Well, on that note, this is a wrap on the VNN edition of news. We will see you tomorrow.